All right, good morning, guys. We just finished off a little bit of TOB last night. We did one run this morning, and we're heading over to Duke again. We're at about 1,800 kill counts. So if we look at the collection log here, where's our boy Duke Saki? 1,788 kill counts. We're still missing the pet. We did get another roll for the Vestige yesterday, so we're at 2 gold coins, or gold rings. So we should potentially get the Vestige on this stream. Let's see what happens. But yeah, let's head on over to Duke and start grinding away at this pet. Good luck, good luck. Hey, Thricy, thank you, brother. Fingers crossed, man. We're at 2 out of 3 for the Vestige, so maybe we'll see the Vestige. But hopefully we'll see that pet. Daniel, what's going on, man? Good to see you in the TikTok chat. Getting ready to go to work and waste XP. That's fair, that's fair. We got work as well in a couple hours, so I feel you. How many mushrooms from each side you need? I do all the mushrooms. So they changed it now that you can only mine 8 mushrooms on each side, which actually gives you 4 potions, or 4 kills worth of potions. So it's 8 potions in total. And then I just go for 200 salts, and that'll give me 4 rotations. There's 200. Attack once, move attack once. Yeah, essentially. Just depends on what tick weapon you're using. So if you're using like a scythe, which is a 5-tick weapon, then you're going to be on the same attacks, the same ticks as Duke, as he's also 5-tick. So his attacks always line up with your attacks. But yeah, you're essentially just trying to dodge out of that stomp. And then if you're using like an Emberlight, a 4-tick weapon, then you can sometimes get an additional hit off, because you start attacking a little bit faster. And then for his final phase, he attacks on 4 ticks. So once he gets enraged, which I think is like under 30%, or 33%, then he starts attacking a little bit faster, so that my scythe doesn't match his speed. But as soon as you see those spikes underneath you, then you just step to the side and that'll negate all the damage. It takes a couple of kills, but then you get used to it. Is it not better to swap to Emberlight in the Rage phase? Potentially it is, but I just can't be bothered bringing in the Emberlight. I'm so used to this setup. But yeah, you probably would get like one more hit off if you were using Emberlight. Bought a Noxious, apparently it's good there, so I want to try. Hey, nice. Yeah, Noxious is really good here. Corey Wheaton, what's going on, man? I feel like the Awaken, yes, but maybe not normals. Yeah, potentially. I haven't tried the Awaken, so I don't know. Not familiar with how fast the attacks on the Awakened version. Yeah, good morning, Corey. And I struggle with the CA for the speedrun time on Duke so much. Yeah, if you don't have sight, the speedrun on Duke is definitely pretty tough. Just gotta hope for big hits. But he's a pretty quick boss, so eventually the RNG will come through. It's a lot easier than doing like the Whisper or Leviathan GM time. Oops. What are we going for here? We're going for the pets. Pet is the last collection log that we need, so that's going to completely green log Desert Treasure 2 for us. Annie, yo, how's it going? Just the cow guide, bro. Got me through the demon version. Hey, Divine Light Gaming, let's go, man. Big grats on the cow boss completion. Glad that I could help out there. Tiddlywinks, yo, what's going on, brother? Ant, hey, thank you for the follow on the live. How many towards the sigil are you right now? We're 2 out of 3, so we just got 2 gold rings yesterday. Are you new to streaming? I've seen some of your video guides, but I don't think any streams.
I knew you would do that.
I wouldn't say like I'm new to streaming, but I just don't stream consistently enough, so that's probably why. And hey, thank you for the follow on the kick there. I missed who that was. I have a bit of a cough going on right now, so my apologies if I'm clearing my throat quite a bit. Hot tea and honey, my Duke. Yeah, I got that set up right now, right here. It's definitely been helping, but I feel like the more I talk, the more it comes back out. Yeah, I might fill up that cup again with some more hot water. Yeah, Tiddly, how's the baby doing? How are you and the wife? All round deck. Thank you for the follow on the TikTok as well, man. Good though. Hey, nice to hear. Nice to hear. How much more parental leave do you have?
I knew you would do that.
Sports Tacos, what's going on, man? OSRs will live forever, yes sir.
I knew
Hey,
you would
thank
do
you.
that.
Thank you for all the followers on Kick, boys. Appreciate that. A little back to back there. Splitting it with 2.5 months left. Nice. It's a good amount of time. It's going to be nice. Hey, Awakener's Orb. Very nice. Always love seeing those. Nice little jingle. Good luck getting pet, brother, by the way. It was your Hydra guide. They helped me get the pet. Hey, very nice, man. Big congrats on the pet, Mikkel. That one's really nice to get, too. Are you now green logged at Hydra, or is that, are you still missing something? I'm on 65-45. Casey on Brutus, no pet. Yo, that is crazy, K9 core. I'm sorry to hear about that. We had like one clanmate that I think went 2,700 for pet, but 6,500, that's nuts. Given up? Ah, man, that's fair. I'm sure they'll go back at some point and then just get it within the first 100 KC. 30 a day? Yeah, that's smart. Let it come passively. Still need the claw, then I'm done at almost 700 KC. Yo, that's sick. Yeah, it was pretty similar with my KC as well. I needed everything, or I just needed the claw left. Excuse me, for green log. But yeah, I hope you see that claw within the next 100 kill count. Oh, 0-0. When the BGS doesn't land here, it's just, oh, it's so brutal. Significantly slows down the kills. It's probably the only thing that I don't like about Duke is that if you don't land the BGS twice in a row, then you're just kind of stuck with a slow kill. But I also can't really complain. We are using Scythe. I-5700 Duke KC, no eye and no pets. Yo, that's crazy. The no pets, like, kind of makes sense. I know that some people can go 2 to 3 times drive for things, but no eye is just brutal. Sorry to hear about that, man. Hope that you see the eye and the pet on the same KC. I feel Dragon Warhammer hits more on Juke. I know it shouldn't. Yeah, I've never tried Dragon Warhammer Elder here. It should be BGS because of the slash defenses, but... Corpet 1KC, oh my goodness. That's crazy. Yeah, I would definitely give up 6,500 Brutus without pet for 1KC Corpet. That is huge, man. Big congrats on that. Definitely one of the best pets in the game. Daher, hey, thank you for the follow on TikTok. How long would it take me to learn this boss? Well, this boss is actually really easy to learn. I can walk you through the kill. And Sports and Wellness Clinic, thank you for the follow on TikTok as well. KC now, we're at, excuse me. We're at, let me see here, 1800. We just hit 1800. But yeah, essentially for this boss, you want to mine these 2 mushrooms, then you grind them down with the pestle and mortar. Then you mine the salt deposit to get some salt, and then you mix it in these vats to make these potions. And then you feed the boss 2 potions to wake it up. You just want to watch out for these vents. I like to give him 1 BGS spec. We missed that one. We can also summon a Thrall. We missed that one as well. Oh my goodness. But yeah, all you do for this boss is that whenever he stomps, when you see those spikes, you step to the side and then you attack him again. So step to the side, attack him again. And then when he does the eye special, when he's looking at you, you want to hide behind the pillar. And then it just goes back to the stomps. And then after a couple attacks, he's going to throw poison at you here. So you want to run across to the other side. He usually throws 1 at the start. And then once he gets below, I think like 50%, he starts throwing 2. And then once he's below 30%, he starts attacking a little bit faster. There's those vents again. We run across. We can attack in between as well if we want. Now he's going to start attacking a little bit faster. Hide behind the pillar when he gets the eye special. Run across again when he does the vents. And that's essentially it for the boss fight. It's pretty easy to get down. It's definitely the easiest out of the Desert Treasure 2 bosses. $22.70 KC Leviathan and no Levy Lure. Damn, man. I'm sorry to hear about that. I hope that lure comes soon. Tanner Shepherd, what's going on, man? Love your videos, man. Glad to finally catch you live. Hey, well, thanks for jumping into the live, man. It's good to see you. Glad that you're enjoying the content. Whisper, it took me 2,600 for the axe piece. Damn. It's a set pattern for the normal attacks, eye attack, and vents as well. Yeah. And it's like a specific number of slams he does before each special as well. I can't remember how much it is. Seven, what's going on, man? What food is that you're using? I can only seem to get like 9 kills trip max at Duke. We're using cooked moonlight antelope. We don't have any more left, but yeah, cooked moonlight antelope. It's an interesting food. You get it from like hunting them underneath the hunting guild. But essentially they heal 12 when you first click on them, and then there's like a 4 or 5 tick delay, I can't remember. And then it heals another 14. So in total it heals, oh whoops. In total it heals 26. So it's better than bringing in like anglers or any other food. Hey, thank you for the follow as well, man. But yeah, it heals a little bit more, so it helps you sustain. If you want to get even more sustain, I'd recommend doing a Blood Fury. You can essentially stay here like almost forever with that. And then the food drops are like really important too. If you don't get any food drops, then sometimes it's a shorter trip for sure. But yeah, with this setup, I can do 16 kills. I could go longer, but I like to just bring one Divine Super Combat, and then that'll give me enough for like 4 kills per rotation. So I'll do like enough for 4 kills with the potions, and then I'll sip 1 Divine every time. Yeah, no worries, man. Hope that extends your trips a little bit. Is content creating your full-time job? No, I work full-time in software sales. So I work 9 to 5 doing that. Thankfully, though, it is work from home, so it does give me some flexibility to work on my videos and whatnot on my breaks. But yeah, I do want to become a full-time content creator and streamer. So that's definitely the goal. It'll come, it's just a matter of time. Currently using Soul Reaper Axe, still working on the Ember Lights. Nice. Hey, another Awakener's Orb. Okay, let's go and bank quick. What drops you got so far? We've gotten everything except for the pet. So if I open up the collection log here, we got pretty spoon. We got, or not, I guess technically spoon. This is basically on rate. But we got spooned quite a bit on the robe tops. We've gotten 3 robe tops here and 1 robe bottom. And then we went almost 2 times drive for our first Vestige. But now we're at 2 rolls for the second one, so it's kind of evening out. Can I see your collections log? Yeah, this is it. Pulled it up perfect time, man. Don't you lose money with Blood Fury, though, if you're using a scythe? So you do lose money with Blood Fury. It does take a ton of charges off it. But overall, you're making a good amount of money at Duke. So you're making more money at Duke than you're losing with the scythe. But yeah, I don't use the Blood Fury here for that reason. It's doesn't really increase kills per hour that much. You may be getting like 1 more kill per hour just because you don't have to bank as much, but yeah, it does eat up those charges. Every 3 slams is special. Hey, thanks for posting that, guys. 3, 2, 1 descending. Yeah, I appreciate you guys posting that in the chat. What did I say? I do 9 to 5. I do software sales. I was hacked a while back when the launcher change. Came back with 10k kills at Vardorvis. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, I guess a hacker got to you and was just botting the account. How many pets do we have? So how much money you made from 1800 KC? Let me check my loot tracker. Loot tracker, it only has 1600 KC in it, but it says 308 mil. And that's not including the Eye, so the Soul Reaper axe, and the Vestige. So I've probably made like 400 mil here. AJ Blake, yo, what's up, gangster? Good to see you, man. I'm pumped for that roguelite clan event. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully on the weekends we can sync up since you're UK time or Europe time. Oh yeah, how many pets do we have? We could check that out quick. I think I'm at 24. Whoops, where are we going here? All pets 23. So we got Hydra, we got Cub, Calsali, Prime, KVD, Smoke Devil, Venenatus, Spiderling, or Offspring, Krill. We got Super Spooned, Phoenix Pet, Golem, Beaver, Tangleroot, Rocky, Herbie, Chompy, Sriracha, Abyssal Protector, Wisp, Leviathan, Butch, Bran, Beef. So yeah, we're only missing the Baron pet for DT2 green log. Okay, we got enough of this stuff. Am I Canadian? Yes, I am. I'm on the west coast of Canada, so like Vancouver area. May I purchase some software? It's for attorneys. It's like a software program for lawyers. So if you're an attorney, then definitely hit me up. Yeah, I have a late night on the weekend to jump in disc with the Canadians. Nice. Yeah, on the weekends we'll definitely be on early, which should be like a good time for you. Yeah, I guess it just depends on what tiles we're going to get. If we get a ton of like grouping tiles, then we'll definitely need to coordinate getting on at the same time. But if it's all like solo tiles, then it shouldn't be like too big of a deal. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Whoops. Didn't have that sipped. Andy, hey, thank you for the follow in the live. Same with you, Mika. Sorry, I missed some TikTok chats here. Now I have 8 axe heads in the bank. Yeah, that's crazy. Rancor accuracy is really nice too. He's a tanky boy. Yeah, the Rancor is really nice here. What are the axe heads for? The axe heads are for, yeah, making the Soul Reaper axe. So with Desert Treasure 2, they released 4 new bosses. This is another one of the bosses. So Duke drops the eye of the Duke. That's one of the axe head pieces. Vardorvis drops the actual axe head. Another boss called the Whisperer drops the staff, the Siren staff. And then there's one more. Ooh, Dragon Arrow tips. And then, yeah, there's one more at Leviathan's Lure. So all 4 of those drops together make the Soul Reaper axe, which costs like 270 mil, I think, or 280 mil. So yeah, if you get all of them, you definitely make a nice chunk of change. Unlicensed Couch Attorney, I like it, I like it. Attaboy, I'm Canadian. Calgary? Oh, I'm in Calgary, sorry. Nice, man. Calgary's really nice. I have some extended family out there. And I grew up, I was born in Edmonton, so we have quite a bit of family in Alberta. Malagari, if I'm looking for GP? Nah, I don't buy GP, brother. Permaban, 80% speed run? Yeah, 100%. Oh. We'll see you unique in the next 2 kills. All right, all right. Let's see it. Got a feeling we'll see the Vestige this stream. We still have like 2 more hours to stream, so pretty confident we'll see something here. Whoops. It's my runoff. I watch hockey. You kind of look like Jordan Bennington. Oh, okay. I do watch hockey. I know who you're talking about. The Canadian goalie. I think he's still on the what's it called? I want to say Columbus, but I know it's not Columbus. Yeah, he's a beast. Oops. St. Louis, yes. I can never remember the city where the Blues are from. But yeah, he's always so clutch to watch in overtime. Like last year, the 4 seasons or whatever. against the US. That game was crazy. And even during the Olympics this year, like, he made some pretty insane stops. Just unfortunate that it was 3-on-3 for OT. Hey, easy clue. Oh yeah, we do have 3 elites in the bank, so I think if we get 1 more elites, we'll do that on stream. Do I follow any Premier League? Nah, unfortunately I didn't get into the football. Oh, we got no potions whip. Whoops. I know Wavy does, and a lot of the other clanmates watch a lot of Premier League, but yeah, it's one sport that's I only wait until like the World Cup to watch. This Olympics, Canada is all about cheating and curling. Yeah, I saw some clips of that. They like use their finger to give it like an extra flick or something. Andy, rank the 4 bosses easiest to hardest. Easiest would definitely be Duke. After that, yeah, it just kind of depends on your playstyle, I guess. Yeah, we got Duke, we got Whisper. Can be pretty tough if you don't have Shadow or Eye of Iac, as the fight just gets like super lengthy. Leviathan, I think, is probably the hardest because of the enrage phase. And just all the different prayer flicks. I'd probably say Duke is easiest, Leviathan is hardest. And then Vardorvis and Whisper are kind of like different playstyles, but I'd probably say Whisper is harder than Vardorvis. Vardorvis, like, once you know where to step behind the pillars, and if you just bring a lot of, like, combo eats, then it's not too bad. Whereas Whisper, like, you have to pay attention to prayer flicks, rotations, different mechanics, so yeah, probably Duke easiest, Vardorvis second, then Whisperer, then Leviathan hardest. Yeah, Whisper is pretty easy once you learn it, but when you're first starting, like if you don't have Shadow or like a good mage weapon, it's very slow. You have to learn several different mechanics. The enrage phase, if you miss any prayer flicks and you don't like rotate properly, like it's very easy to die there. Excuse me, die there. But yeah, it's true though. Once you do get to Whisperer down, it's pretty like brain shuts off. You see the same rotation over and over again. Lawrence Pfeiffer, what's going on, man? Do you think you will go for Blorba soon? Yeah, I was just thinking about it before like I started the stream. If I do Greenlock Duke, like, do I just go ahead and bang out Blorba? I think I might. I think I just might make that my next goal. I really enjoyed learning something hard in this game. My Tism just like locks in, and like that's the only thing I want to like do. So even though we don't have Torva and the actual like Blorva upgrade is kind of useless, I think I might do it. Maybe, yeah, let's do that. If we get the Baron Pet, then we'll lock in and just do Blorva. And then after that, we'll work on doing the We'll focus on doing Araxor and Revs to green log Revs. And then get the Rancor upgrade as well. And then we'll do Oath Plate. Is there any points to awaken bosses apart from bragging rights? That'd make a great vid. Hey, yeah, 100%. We'll definitely do that then. The awaken bosses are mainly for unlocking the Torva cosmetic. What's going on? Do we? We got a pot up. Yeah, it doesn't give any benefits to Torva. It's just a better looking version of it. Blorva would be good content. Okay, there we go. Then yeah, we'll definitely do Blorva after we green log Duke. Big Buki, people had to be scared for DT2 and it wasn't even bad. Yeah, it just kind of depends on your skill level. If you're going into DT2 with not too much PVM experience, then it's really tough. But if you've been like doing raids or like other harder PVM content, then it's not too bad. And they also lower the stats on the quest bosses. What's your thoughts on the curling drama? Personally, I don't watch curling, so I don't really have any thoughts on it. I don't really know if what he did was like a crazy infraction or whatever. I think all he did was like give it like an extra touch with his like pinky or something. I don't even know. So I couldn't see that being like a massive cheat, but yeah, I don't know too much about curling. I get to come across a boss that's actually hard. Have you done Coliseum and like Inferno? Because if that's the case, that's very impressive, man. Absolute gamer. I did Blorva without any pieces. 10 out of 10 would recommend. All right. I guess it's settled then. We'll start doing the Blorva grind in the mornings once we get the Duke pet. That'll be kind of fun. I'll have to... I haven't really done anything super challenging live like on stream. I usually just kind of like save that for off stream, like passively. But yeah, it's going to be a fun grind. Whoops. No increased drops or anything. I think it might have some increased drops, but it's not even worth it. Like you don't get fast enough kills to warrant doing the drops there. I actually don't know that. Maybe it's not increased drops. I think it might just be normal. If pet drop was more likely on Awaken, how much, whoops. Much needs to buff the rates to make people do it? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if it was like 10 times more likely, like a 1 in 250 from Duke. That would make me like more wanting to do it, but considering you don't get the Awakener's Orb back, so you're losing money every kill, and potentially you're not even getting every kill KC, unless you get really confident with the boss, then it's probably still not worth it, but... yeah, I'd probably have to be 10 times right for people to actually want to grind the pets here. Currently 42 pets, going for Huey, ATM, 1200 kill count, solo over 3 times rate. Damn. Praying for you, brother. Hope you see that pet soon. That's another grind that I want to do soon. Huey and the Dom pet. Did you pass Cow Boss? I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, we did complete the hard mode Cow Boss. We do have a guide on it as well on our page. You get 3 rolls that unique on awakened kills. Oh, okay, nice. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I'm 1700 KC cow and no pets. Yeah, it definitely happens. Some people will go like 2 to 3 times right for the pet there. We had someone in the chat earlier that was 6,500 without the pet. He said he's gonna do like 30 kills per day until he sees it now. Galaxy A, thank you for the follow on the live. Yeah, we had a couple of clan mates that went. I think we had one yesterday that got the pet at 1700 KC. We had one person, I think, that got 2700 KC for the pet. So, yeah, the cow boss definitely can be pretty rough for that pet if you go dry. Never had any pet imagine my luck. Well, yeah, the cow pet is definitely one of the easiest ones in the game now, so maybe you might see it if you head there. Did grind out dragon limbs from rune drags today, only 200 KC or so. The place is cancer. 4 or 5 bots in every world now. Yeah, rune drags have always been heavily botted. But that's dope though. Dragon limbs are nice. Nice little collection log. What are you trying to get at, Duke? We're just going for the pet. The pet is our last item for green logging all the Desert Treasure 2 bosses. Okay, let's go and bank quick. Not return for the rest of the collection log until I have max melee or something. Yeah. No, that's fair. I'd recommend even waiting until you have the like Dragon Hunter wand and then do just like the AFK Blood Barrage method. Okay, I kind of want to do these elite clues. Maybe let's go and do these clue scrolls. Let's do a little break. Let me see if I have any other scroll boxes somewhere. Oops. No, we only got those. Yeah, let's go do these clues quick. And then we'll be back to Duke as well after that. 5 of those scrolls in the bank in case you missed. Those are all beginner scrolls. So I'm already green logged on beginners. But yeah, appreciate the quick shout. Keep those arrow tips, they'll go up in price and Blood Moon Rising quest is coming up. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Those definitely will with the Seeker arrows. Yes, that's a good tip, man. I appreciate that. I was going for a Virtus piece and I got the pet and axe head. Nice, or axe piece. Nice, man. Needed the money bad? Yeah, that's dope. Are you going for the rest of the axe now? Any tips what to do after finishing all free-to-play quests? Well, active a bond after I'm done. Yeah, so once you get a bond, I would definitely just continue with questing. Questing in members gives you a ton of levels. So I would maybe even recommend looking up like an Iron Man guide. And Iron Man guides will give you a nice little walkthrough of like what quests to do. And yeah, those will give you a ton of benefits. And then also the achievement diary. So all the achievements diary items, these all give you a ton of benefits in each area. So I would work towards getting quest cape and achievement diary cape as like your first two biggest things. And that'll set your set your account up quite well. Okay, let's see here. I need a mind. I don't have mind alter tellies. Okay. I think I might have a Valley telly. I don't. Wonder if Jagex would come up with a collection log cape, if anyone. Green log? I don't think so. I don't think anyone's going to get complete green log of the game for, I'd even say like another 10 years. There's one person, there's a couple people that are close, like Basiligus and Marnie, but the last couple items are just like unbelievably rare, like all the third age. I'd go for the rest of the axe, but Whisper is a pain. Yeah, that's fair. Whisper is really annoying for sure if you don't have a shadow. Follow the optimal quest guide on Wiki. Yeah, the quest guides on Wiki are really nice. Same if you just get the quest helper within RuneLight. It'll give you hints on like where to go and like what to do. What's the meta for getting Master Elite Caskets the fastest? The meta I think right now is what's it called? Shades of Morton. So doing Shades of Morton is the meta right now for Elite Clues. And then for Master Caskets, it just kind of depends. Like if you're a main, you can buy essentially every single clue, but elites aren't really worth it as they're super expensive. But yeah, from like easies to hards, you can buy all those and then just do Morton, Shades of Morton for your elites. Another meta for elites is like Callisto. Massing Callisto with the big team. Wilderness. Got my CC is 1400 1698. Damn, very nice. How easy is it with Shadow? Shadow just speeds up your kills so much so that you're not really worrying too much about like the mechanics of the boss and the prayer flicks. Your kills just go a lot faster. Makes Whisperer a lot less annoying, for sure. OSC for Master, Visa / Master meta on mains then. Oops. Yeah, the meta for mains is definitely to like buy all the other clues and then do shades for elites, but I haven't green logged the rest of the clues, so the meta technically is to do just all your clue scrolls regularly. And then as you green log all your clues, you'll get passive masters. As every time you complete a clue, you have a chance at getting a master clue. Bill, what's going on, man? Good luck today, brother. We got Alter Vestige at 8:30 last night. Going for the axe head. Very nice, man. Big rats. Hope you see that axe head pretty soon here. But yeah, Alter is dope, man. Big congrats. Murray, what's going on? Your YouTube videos are super helpful, boss. Hey, glad to hear, man. Thank you. What's the boss goals today? We just got back from doing some Duke. So we're going to continue doing Duke. We're just taking a little pit stop here to get some clues out of the way. We had 4 elite clues, so I just want to get those done quick and then go back. You never know what can happen with these elites. Spoon, Soul Reaper Axe recently. Whisper was like 221 KC, Duke 440, Levy was 340, and 2100 Vard. Yo, big rats, man. That's some nice KC. Other than the Vard, but yeah, everything else is super nice. Before I have double axe head, double vestige. Yo, nice. Yeah, I'm also like mega spooned at DT2 bosses. Third Age Road Bottom's coming in. Ooh. If that's correct, I'm giving you those built. You get those if we see Third Age Road Bottoms. That would be crazy. Third Age Kite, Abbott K, that one's yours as well, if we get that. Whoops. Hope you get a pickaxe. Hey, thank you, man. Me too. That'd be crazy. That would just completely solve road to max gear. I'm gonna go fill up my tea with some hot water. I'll be back. Be right back. We are back. Shaky Sherlock step. Cut stream as soon as you get the kit. Sorry, boys. Next time. No, I will live up to my word. If we do get a kite, I'll make sure you get that. Read a lot of this game's immense amount of content. What is number one? Like, what is the number one thing that I like doing in the game, or? I think if I had to pick, it would probably be raiding with friends. Oops. Currently, Theater of Blood has just been my favorite thing to do. I think we're at like 50 something KC, so yeah, just raids in general are just so much fun. Yeah, 54 KC. Only the Vernic Defender, but yeah, it's so much fun doing raids with friends. Not the OG Bandos days. OG Bandos days are a lot of fun too, but it's just not the same anymore. Like Bandos, Bandos back in the day when you were doing like Abyssal Whip or like Abyssal Tentacle Whip, and it's just like you and your boy, or like the Verax method at Sarah. Those were definitely the times, but it's no longer like that. You got your Shadow and whatnot. It's another best in slot gear that just kind of like changes the meta. Late game 20 mil is essentially nothing? Yeah, it's not a lot. Really need to learn Tob and Cox. Cox is a bit of a learning curve for sure. I'd recommend going to Tob first. Like, there's just so many different like things that you can do at Cox to improve yourself, and then Ulm is just like really frustrating if you're first learning that raid. Whereas Tob, it's the exact same thing over and over again. Southwest of Apatol. Where is that? Over here. Do you like have to have expensive gear to run Theater of Blood? You don't have to. But you will need to have people that want to take you. So that's the hardest part about Theater of Blood, is finding a team, because you have to do it like with 3 to 4 or 5 people. Baby get clogging, yo, Quinny the Pooh. Yes, sir. Okay, I gotta be a little bit more efficient with my clue scrolls here. I'm getting a little distracted. Olm first time running around like a chicken with the head cut off? Yeah, exactly. That's definitely the experience at Olm when you first learn. Especially if you're doing solo. If you're doing in teams, it's not too bad. You can get someone that like runs the head for you and kind of takes care of the mechanics, but yeah, if you're solo, Cox is very, very tough to learn. What's with the inventory? Yeah, we just have a bunch of teleports. We're doing clue scrolls. So every one of these items, apart from like the tinderbox, we use for teleports. Just makes clue scrolls a lot more efficient. The good old days and everything's about max efficiency. Yeah, I know. Would be nice doing like a series of like only using gear from back in like 2010. Trolley's Mountain. Oh, that's a brutal one. So you take everything on your hands into Wildy? No, I bank a lot of this. Whenever I get Wildy steps, I bank everything that I don't care to risk. Or that I do care to risk, sorry. So I'll bank like all my capes, my Eternal, Ring of Elements, Ghost Speak, all of these like kind of harder to get teleports and that are a little bit more expensive. And then all my gear, I don't care to risk any of this gear. I save my max cape, I save my blowpipe. But yeah, I play safe when I go into the Wildy for Wildy steps. I don't risk it. If you need GP for the top gear, hit me up. Oh man, I'm sorry, man. I gotta block you. I can't have people in the comments promoting selling GP. You're gonna be leaving. If you just wear Void, that's fine. Yeah, Void at Tob is really good. Void, AGS, Bandos, yes sir. D Gray, hey, thank you for the follow on the TikTok, man. Nice, we got another elite casket. What did I do to grind 99 mining? So I worked on all the mining collection logs. There's a couple here. Like on my road to max, I did as much efficiency as I could. So like Motherlode mine, you want to green log this as soon as possible, just so you get the prospector outfit. And you can also buy the coal bag and the gem bag while you're there. Shooting stars is another one. This one's really quick, super AFK. Just get enough to get the celestial ring and the star fragment. What else is there for mining? Volcanic Mine, which is a mini game. I spent a lot of my time in my 90 to 99 at Volcanic Mine. I did the solo method, and I went 2 times dry on the dragon pickaxe. So I've got that sitting in my bank. But yeah, I would recommend doing that as well for green log. And then there's also the, I think it's in miscellaneous, the mining gloves. So you got mining gloves, superior mining gloves, and expert mining gloves. You can get these by mining anything within the mining guild. So you get like these shards. And that's another green log that you can go for. So I'd recommend just going for all of the mining collection logs. It just gives you a nice little variety of things to do in the game. That's like my biggest recommendation if you're looking to grind out a skill. Try and do the collection logs like along the way too. I always have to look up how to get to that step. Yeah, there's a lot of steps in this game that take a little while to get familiar with, but once you know all the teleports, then it gets easier and easier to do your clues. Steven, hey, thank you for the rose, man. I appreciate that. Mining pet, yeah, it's another good one. I actually got my mining pet at the gem mine. I did quite a bit of XP at the gem mine. Gem mine is technically best rate for the mining pet. Steven, yo, thank you for the other rose as well. Just reached 90 mining, nice. Hey, thank you for the heart, me too, man. Appreciate that. Mr. Krabs, what clients are we using? We're using RuneLight. Thrice, still so glad. Broken D pick at 62k, so I can't imagine doing double draw on it, bro. Yeah, it was rough. That was probably like one of the worst skilling grinds I've experienced in the game. But at least we weren't, it wasn't post 99. We were still working towards 99. So it didn't feel that bad since we were still getting XP and working towards max. AJ Blake, tell Thrice he didn't work hard enough at Volk Mine that bingo. Yeah. Yeah, you should have put in a couple more hours. Nah, Thrice is an absolute beast at Volk Mine during that bingo. That was crazy. Good morning, good morning. Any drops today? Cheap bets? No, nothing yet. We've done maybe like 30 or 40 KC at Duke so far on stream. But yeah, still haven't seen anything. We're just finishing up some clue scrolls. And then we'll be back to Duke. Probably in like the next 10 minutes. Open this Pirate's Hideout. Alright, this is where we got a wildy step. So what we'll do here is we'll bank all of our teleports that are kind of hard to get, or that have some GP value. And then we can risk all of this. We can risk our inventory here. Where is our blowpipe at? And let's go head up to the Wildy Pirates Hideouts. Hopefully no PKers here. Kyle Murphy, what's going on, man? Didn't know you live stream. Just want to say thanks for your sailing guides. Recently came back and those helped me with getting trial times. Yo, thank you, man. Glad I could have helped out with those trial times. And yeah, we're hopefully going to post guides on essentially everything in this game. I want to show, or I want to post like up-to-date guides on all the mini games, all the collection logs, all the bosses. As many pieces of content as we can. So yeah, stay tuned for all those to come. Do you Yama? Stony? I do Yama, but I haven't Yama'd in a while. I think we're missing the Oath Plate helmets and the pet for Yama Greenlog, but yeah, I did most of my Yama with, actually we gotta go to Wilderness area. Yeah, I did a lot of my Yama with Wavy, and he's already finished his Oath Plate set, so he's not gonna go back for a while. Missing pet and horn. Very nice. Yeah, I don't see myself doing Yama for quite some time. I have a lot of other goals that I want to focus on. Currently, I want to finish getting the Duke pet. That's our main focus. And then after the Duke pets, we're going to be doing the Blorva grind. And then after that, I want to finish Revenant's Greenlog. I want to finish the Raxor pet to get the White Rancor. And then I'm going to do the Oath Plates, the Radiant Oath Plate grind. So, yeah, still a lot of other things that I want to focus on before going back to Yama. Run. This guy saw me, turned around. Solid goals, hey, thank you, man. I'm addicted to the GP there. Yeah, Yama GP is just really nice. Really good loot. Missing Ancestral Shadows, ECB, and a max gear. Yo, that is huge, man. Big grats when you achieve those, man. So close. What do we need? U-log. Where's the tinderbox? There it is. Having trouble with trials for some reason. My boat isn't making it on time. Yeah, you just got to keep at it until it happens. What's my background? Like where I'm from, or my actual like green screen background? After I finish max grind, I'm going to Kahlo, then Radiant, then Blorva. Yo, very nice. Kahlo's a lot of fun. Very, very challenging, but it's so rewarding once you get the quiver. Bought my Elder Maul a couple of nights ago for 100 mil. Nice, man. That's dope. Yeah, like country. I live in Canada, so I'm on the west coast of Canada, like near Vancouver. But my parents are Ukrainian, so I'm like Ukrainian Canadian. So my parents immigrated from Europe to Edmonton. Oh, I gotta kill KVD. And then we moved over to BC when I was like 5 years old. Adam, what's going on, man? I just wanted to say your sailing guys were elite. Helped me so much. Hey, glad to hear, man. Glad I could help out. BLP. Cash stacks around 200 mil. Very nice, man. Yeah, I'm currently still saving for Tebow. So we have a nice cash stack going. I think it's like 500 something mil. Let me double check. Oh, 498. So we just dipped under 5. But yeah, we're saving for the Tebow. Almost there. It's the last mega rare. We've got all the other armor sets. We'll probably sell off Inquisitors, SGS. I don't know. Maybe Purging Staff we don't really need. Maybe even like Venator Bow we don't need. Void Waker. I think we have like 500 mil in gear that we could sell off. AJ Blake, привет. Hey, привет. Добрый день. Yeah, my Ukrainian is it's pretty chopped up. It's not that great. My parents like grew up Serb Croat here, also in Canada and Ontario. Hey, very nice. Yeah, my parents I kind of grew up speaking Serbo-Croatian, or they spoke a lot of Serbo-Croatian in the house, and then also Ukrainian. So yeah, I speak a little bit of a mix of like Serbo-Croatian and Ukrainian, but it's very butchered. I don't really practice a lot anymore. I don't speak with a lot of Ukrainians and like Croatians and stuff. Wavy's Croatian, but yeah, we kind of just don't speak like back and forth too much together in Croatian. But yeah, let's see what we got here. We got to kill KBD. Got a Hydra Sassable FC Claw today. Hey, good luck, man. That would be a nice drop. Open the elite caskets. We got one more to do, and then we'll open them. And this might be the last step, so give us like 5 minutes and we should have it done. Only 800 KC in, don't expect it, but the last half, nothing besides jar. Yeah, I hope you see it soon, man. It's coming close to rate, so surely you'll be due soon. Sherlock. Ninja Monkey Gree. Onto the Black Collection Live staff. We game. What are you at? We're at the Dragon one, I believe. We're at 1300. So if we look at the overview, yeah, we're at 1300. So we're getting close to the Gilded. Gilded's 1525. That's going to be the goal for the year. We'll definitely be able to hit it. We got a ton of free collection logs left. But yeah, we're just waiting to do the max gear, and then we'll start doing more focus on collection logs. How many pets? We got 23. You play stretched fixed? Yeah, we do. We're currently playing what's it called? Fixed classic layout. And then for our rune light settings, we play on stretched so that we can actually make it bigger on our screen. Then our mouse DPI, I don't really know. It's like medium. Nowhere near max stats. It'll come. How you see the tier collection log? So when you look at your collection log, up here there's a little show menu button. If you click on that, then you go into overview. That'll give you a nice little overview of your collection log and show you like your last couple of collection logs. Excuse me. And then like the rank, as well as the overview of all the different tabs. Dragonfall M Clog is so dope. Yeah, we got a ton of really nice clogs here. On the miscellaneous tab, we're only missing the chicken head and the helmet of the moon. So both of the rarest helmets on this tab. But yeah, we've gotten a ton of very, very rare collection logs out of the way. But we still have a ton of really easy ones to go as well. So I'm really excited to grind out some of those easier collection logs once we finish the road to max gear. But yeah, this should be the last step, I think, for our clue scroll. Nah, we got one more. Wilderness Fountain of Rune. That's a nice little easy one. Let's just bank a couple of these things here quick. Okay. Any spells I can use here that might be useful? Mark of Darkness. There we go, there's a casket. Let's go and run back over and get to our bank. We'll open these up. We'll head back to Duke. And we should have about an hour left of the stream to bang out some Duke. Hopefully see a unique. Maybe the pet. Who knows what can happen? I want to get close to GM, and when I feel discouraged, I'll grind skills. Yeah, that's a good good goal. I want to get GM at some point as well. I might do it this year, but it's not too big of a priority. Once they change the extended thralls from GM down to Master, I kind of lost like focus on wanting to do GM. All right, boys, we got some caskets. Let's get the recorder going. A couple more caskets. Oh, a little master clue in that easy. One hard. And we got 4 elites. Another master, very nice. Ah, no uniques from the elites. Okay, let's go and get those 2 master clues done. Nice. 2 masters is always nice to see from a clue opening. Okay, we got to make sure that we pick up this master step. Our previous triple step, we forgot to pick up. See, piles, wilderness. Okay, this actually isn't too bad of a master triple step here. But our other one's better. So we'll do that in a sec. Let's see what we got here. Small island located northeast of Moss the Harmless. Let's grab all of our clue stuff out here. And let's get after it. So I think the fastest telly there probably be Trouble Brewing. But we do need our witch wood icon. Have I seen any Third Age? No, unfortunately not. Never seen Third Age ever in my life. What most do I use? I use a, what's it called? It's an OP1 8K V2. I could type it in the chat for you, actually. It's an endgame gear. Oh, didn't mean to put the T at the end of gear, but yeah, endgame gear OP1 8K V2, and then I put on silent switches for the clicks, so that my clicks are a lot quieter. I don't know if you can like. Wait, we forgot to put on our witchwood icon. Whoops, our stats fucked up. Not very good. Yeah, the clicks are a lot quieter, which I really like. Yeah, we did upgrade our mouse pretty recently. What telly was that to get to the Fountain of Ruin? It was the Wilderness Sword. The Wilderness Sword has a teleport on it. $200 off Master. Yo, that's awesome. That's really close. Good luck on pet. I want the Bloodhound so bad. Yeah, Bloodhound's so nice. Ectophile. We forgot our Ectophile, but we don't really need it. I don't use the Ectophile telly as much as I use the other tellies. Do you hit bank for every step on clues? No, I don't hit the bank. Where are we going? Other side. Whoops. It's only if I don't have the recommended or the required items, then I'll hit the bank. I got a third pick back in like 2014 on the day I quit RS and gave it away. Yo, that is crazy. Most expensive item in the game. There's southeast of agility training area. Gotta grab the telly for that. We'll bank my tellies here though. I don't want to lose any of this stuff. Should start bringing some ranging pots for my master clues. I feel like I always deal with these mages. Oops. Follow the bard. Been chipping at Bard for the axe piece to build my second axe. 2400k, so no luck yet. Damn, man, I hope you see it soon. Definitely on rate for the second one. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry for all the coughing, guys. Still coming out of a little bit of a sickness, so I got this cough that's kind of like not going away. But yeah, my apologies for all the coughing. Where is this lava dragon bone? There we go. Droll. Got a verse math yesterday. It was a nice clog, but not for GP. Yeah, it's good to get those clogs out of the way, though. We've got one guy in the clan that's only missing the mask, I believe, for a couple of the green logs. So, yeah, if you don't get it by the time you get all the pets, then it's kind of like, I don't know. It's better to get those masks and all the other Virtus pieces early. Oh yeah, let's go and grab our ranging pots, and we can grab a couple of these puppies too. What else we got? Fremnik. Kandarin. Necromancer Tower. JP. Oh, I've never seen this step before inside the building. That's kind of cool. Close the door. Oh, this one was stuck too. That's crazy. It's got to be the easiest ancient wizard trio I've ever experienced. That's dope. Just need skirt and I can green log Duke and Whisper. Yo, very nice. I hope you see that skirt as your next Virtus piece. We just got a skirt 2 mornings ago. Oops. Closing the door was genius. Those dudes messed me up. Yeah, they always hit so hard. There's so many times where I like run all the way over to location, I dig, and then I just get like absolutely comboed out. Then I have to tele away, re-gear, get some food. But I always try and find like a way to somehow block the melee guy, because the melee guy always just like pieces me up. Usually you can find something to get him stuck on, but that door was just like perfect for getting the ranger, and then that pillar just got the major as well. So it kind of lined up like best case scenario. Man, we are getting close. Brittle Isle. Oh, that's a tough one. At some point, I gotta buy all the bottled storms to make teleports for each of these, but it's not worth the money right now. Okay, we gotta get some spellbook swap. Summon boat. Is that a plugin that helps with puzzles? Yeah, it's on the RuneLight plugin. Oh, there's a Blood Moon Rises Q&A happening. Very nice. I'll have to watch that after the stream. Do we have a boat here? We don't. Whistling Oyster. Wavy with a 2300 total level. Let's go. Oops. A little wide. Sailing steps take forever. Yeah. Technically, this should be a very quick step if you have the teleport on your boat. So you can teleport directly to this mooring point. But I don't have any of the bottled storms. How much are the bottled storms now? I gotta check this. 33 mil. Damn. I should have bought a bunch when they were at like 25. But whatever. I'll be worried about that later. I can't really be bothered to buy those. Okay, let's see what we got left. I think we got this 3-step. That's kind of poopy, so we'll drop it. We'll get this other 3-step done. Let's bank a couple of things here. Talk to Juno. We're in 3 Gothics related items. Dig by the fire. Okay, nice and easy. Where's Tears of Gothics? There it is. Got the Yuri transform boat last night. Yo, let's go. That's the best one for sure. Best emote in the game. Oh, we gotta make some room for these. Excuse me. Void is Gothics related? Yes, it is. All the Void gear is Gothics. It's a nice, easy one to pull out. Surely the bottle storms come out when they update the ship combat. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Or that's a good point. A lot of people will start grounding those for sure. And maybe they'll make another boss that drops the bottled storm as well. Excuse me. Okay, we got to make sure we don't click on this master clue to finish it. We got to drop it, grab the next one, and then click on it. Oh, this is another really easy one. We'll just finish it like this. OSE located in the mess hall. Actually, do I prefer this one? Let's see. Mess hall, that's an easy one with achievement diary cape. Blast mine is right there. And then Rogue's Den. I think I might actually keep this one. So we don't need to bring in 3 Guthix items for the Juno one. Excuse me. So yeah, we'll keep this 3-step. This one's a little bit better. Teleport to Korend. And let's go and drop this one off. Got a Joral step. Oops. Thanks for the videos on the D2 boss is super helpful. Hey, no worries, man. Glad I could help out. Okay, we gotta will these steps, so let's bank a couple of things here. Whoops. Do I have a vid on how to keep 3-step clues? I don't. I don't have a vid on clue scrolls yet, but that's definitely a series that I need to do at some point, discussing like little tips on efficient clue scrolls. Where are we going with this one? Burning amulet. Magic bullet. Yeah, for 3-step clues, essentially, I can explain how you do it. Like, as soon as you find a master clue that's like really easy 3-step, you keep that clue in your bank and you just never complete it. Oh shit, we got the Bing Bong Bros over here. Yeah, you never want to complete like a really good 3-step, and you always want to rotate it out whenever you find a better 3-step. So how you do it is you complete the 3 easy steps, you drop that clue, and then you pick up the harder 3-step, and then you click on the torn scrolls, and then that'll complete it. So that it makes it, every time you get a hard 3-step, it turns into the 3 easy steps you have in your bank. So I have that one on the floor right there, and then when you're done your masters, just make sure to pick it up after. I've lost 2 easy 3-steps already just by forgetting to pick it up. Love your vids, you're very thorough and just makes sense. Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, both my grandparents were teachers, so I think I kind of get that teaching aspect from them. Raspberry in the Warriors Guild. It's in the blood, yes, sir. probably the dumbest stash unit ever. Right next to a bank. Slayer helmet. Do we have a battle axe? We don't have a dragon battle axe. Excuse me. Let's go and grab one. Hey, so thank you for the follow on the Twitch, man. Appreciate you, brother. Okay, let's go back to the Warriors Guild. Do you have a keybind to click on your keyboard and move map with your mouse? Yeah, so I'm moving the map with my, what's it called? My middle mouse button, my scroll wheel. And then my keyboard, I have all of the tabs and whatnot on my F keys. So that's currently my settings. Oops. Let's throw this into our chunk tab. Enable swap. No, we want to toss that up here. Oops. Okay, that looks nice. Where is this one? This one's in the Schwamps. Grab 10 GP here. To click things in the game to use your mouse? Yeah, you have to use your mouse. So I'm always using my mouse to click around. And then click where I go. Keyboard I'm only using for switching my like inventory and my other tabs. Everything else is going to be your mouse. Yeah, my mouse, I have Huanu silent switches on it. So I'm using an OP1 AK V2 by Endgame Gear. It's a really solid built mouse, and then it has options to swap out the clicks. So yeah, I have silent switches on it, so it sounds really, really smooth. Okay, let's grab our master before we forget it here. We got the absolute legend, Lanzana, pulling up in the crafting guild. We got one dose burning amulet now. Let's drop that in there. Okay, we got 2 of the master caskets. Let's see if we got that Lanzana luck next to us. And here's the master caskets. Oh, nothing on either of them. Some nice money though. 373k and 440 or 456k. Okay, let's head back to Ducasy. Good luck, good luck. Love the content. Hey, thank you, Dylan. Appreciate you, man. Let's see if we can get a nice little unique here from Duke. We got about 30 more minutes on stream. Surely that should be enough time to see something. Duke no die. What's going on, man? Damn, Inquisitors is going up like crazy. That's nice to see. They released something saying there's going to be a buff to Inquisitors. They got the new Blood Moon Rising boss that's going to be dropping a new two-handed spec wep. So, I don't know if they released anything else. Maybe there's some sort of other upgrade coming to Crush. I saw No Monkey. He posted like a video on Crush this morning. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know, maybe there was some other announcement, but I know for sure the Blood Moon Rising, the boss is going to have a Crush spec attack, which I think is like a KO. It's going to hit like really hard. I think we forgot to save that recording for the elite caskets. Yeah, we did. Just throw that in there. So yeah, I don't know if they announced anything else, but it's definitely going to be that one spec wep. So that for sure is going to change the value of Inquisitors, but I didn't expect it to be that big of a difference on the value. Because technically it's just a spec wep from what I was reading. But who knows, we'll see. I was kind of hoping with the new raids that they would release like some type of upgrade where you can combine Inquisitors with Justiciar. So it'd kind of make the two Mauritania armor sets a little bit more used, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with the raids rewards pull. I think they're going to be doing raids rewards at some point in the near future, discussing on options. I'm hoping the mega rare is either like an offhand or a one-handed like best in slots for melee. Like a, I don't know what kind of style. Maybe it has like all styles. Yeah, I'm hoping it's more like a tank focused raids rewards, so it doesn't really offset the metas for a bunch of other gears. And then combining like all the rings or jewelry I think would be really cool. I don't think they're going to do the jewelry because they have the new Anguish upgrade coming out. So it's going to be like you get the Anguish upgrade and then you have to go to Raids 4 right after to combine all the amulets. I think it's going to be a ring upgrade or maybe like something that you can wear 2 rings at a time. So like they open up this slot right here. 2 rings at a time would be dope because then you could always have the light bearer with like an Altor, or like it would make sense to bring like a ring swap. And then just camp light bearer. And then yeah, I don't know. Or even combine all the rings. Combining all the rings might be a little too OP though. Oh, whoops, we gotta go make some more potions. I think having like maybe like a unlockable second ring slot would be cool. Vernic ring, I like that. Wonder if they're gonna make it all like Gothics themed. Big spec. Colin Gill, what's going on, man? Thank you for the follow in the live. Ah, big zero. Damn, a lot of gems this kill, or this trip. What's going on? See, rare. We're looking for the Baron pets. We've gotten every single other item from Duke. We're just looking for the pet. But yeah, no rares yet on stream. I think we got maybe like 8 more kills left, and then we gotta get ready for work. So yeah, let's see if we can maybe get something in these next 8 kills. Z Moron, what's going on, man? We're just grinding out some Duke looking for the pet. How are you doing, brother? Lopez, yo, what's going on, man? It's going well. We're just grinding away at some Duke. How are you doing today? Hey, another elite clue. Let's go. Man, so many resupplies here on this this trip. What do you recommend levels? Like what I recommend for doing at level 79, or what do I recommend you get to, or? Smithing, I think Giant's Foundry is probably going to be your best bet. But it just kind of depends on what you're interested in. I did smithing a really long time ago before Giant's Foundry came out. 95 for diaries. Yeah, I would just try Giant's Foundry, see if you like it. If not, then I would maybe do like gold at what's it called? What's that other training method? At Blast Furnace. That's how I did most of my smithing back in the day. I did Blast Furnace. But it just kind of depends on what you like to do. Giant's Foundry, I think, is best, and you also make a bit of GP. Yeah, gold with goldsmithing gauntlets. But I don't know. I don't really know the meta for smithing anymore. I haven't done smithing in so long. So I would definitely recommend checking out like a smithing guide or going on the wiki. The wiki, if you look up OSR smithing guide, wiki should give you a ton of options. Dylan Hoyt, Addy plate bodies. Yeah, Addy plate bodies should also be really good too. Didn't like Foundry too much, then yeah, try a blast furnace. And there's also a couple other AFK methods like doing darts or something like that. But yeah, I don't really know the meta anymore. I'll definitely check out wiki and then try out the best options on there. Is Scythe plus the Emberlight better than just Scythe? Slightly. On the Enrage phase, he turns into 4 tick. So like right there, I missed like 2 ticks of autos. So it's just barely better, but I don't really want to bring an Emberlight and an Avernic switch. I'd rather have the 2 inventory spots. And it's only like 1 auto attack that you're potentially missing out on the Rage phase, so it's not even that big of a difference. I'd rather just scythe through it. That's just personal preference, I think. Haven't done Duke since they made the prep changes. Yeah, the prep change is actually really nice. Before, the meta used to be just like feeding the mushrooms. Oh my goodness. But now the meta is making prep every time. And it makes it like semi-AFK if you want to prep the mushrooms and the mining. You can kind of do a little bit more passively. How far are we from max gear? What's the bank at, bro? The bank, we're at 6 bill. So we're really close to getting our last mega rare, the Twisted Bow. We're at 500 mil cash stack. And then we could sell off like 500 mil worth of gear. So as soon as we get like 500 mil in our loot tab, then we'll have enough. And we're 3 out of 4 for Soul Reaper Axe pieces. So once we finish off the pet at Duke, we're going to head over to Leviathan to get our second Soul Reaper Axe. That should be another 270 mil. And yeah, we'll be basically at Tebow. And then after that, we would just have to buy back the gear that we sold off. We also are missing full Torva. A couple spec webs, I think. Like Tanal sticks. A couple like random things here and there. But I think in total, we're probably like 1.5 to 2 bill away from max everything. Yeah, exactly. That 8.3 bill? Okay, nice. Yeah, I don't know exactly how much fully max gear is going for, but yeah, I'm guessing 8 points. Excuse me, 8 point something, like you said. Oh my goodness, I've gotten so many resupplies here. That's crazy. Okay, we got 3 more kills for the stream, and then I gotta get ready for work. 1.5 bill from Frost Dragons. Damn. Big respect. That's quite the grind. 42k, that's insane. Tiddly pet incoming. I'll sauce you 50 mil if we get the pet in these next 3 KC Tiddly. Nicholas, what's going on, man? What are you booing for? Four massages, damn. Oops. Four massages is crazy. I just recently got my first ever massage. You go to work, just grind. No need to go to work, just grind gear. Nah, we also gotta provide for ourselves and the familia. Once streaming and content creation makes enough money to surpass our other job, then we'll switch over. But until then, we also gotta work. Oprah's Omni channel, what's going on, man? Popping in to say thanks for your Gardens Earth guide, bro. Hey, thank you, man. I'm glad that I could help out there. Appreciate the comment, man. It's very nice of you. All right, second last kill of this stream. Penultimate kill here. Bronze chain bodies. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, one more kill to go, boys. Constella, your guys are awesome. Before bed, there's an ASMR element to them. Lol, wish they were longer formats to relax. Aw, thanks, man. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I'll see if I can get some longer form content. Typically, my guides I try to keep as concise as possible. I know a lot of people enjoy having like very quick, concise format for guides, but yeah, I'll see if I can make something a little bit longer for him for sure. Fishing trawler one for shoals was perfect. Yeah, that one I had to make longer. There was so much content in that. But here we go. Last kill for the stream. Let's see if we get anything here. Air runes. Unfortunate. Bronze chain bodies and air runes to end off the stream. But yeah, let's go pick up our moonlight antelopes at the back here. And yeah, it's going to be it for today's stream, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for hopping in, for all of the follows and whatnot. Tiddlywinks rip. Yeah, it'll come. It'll come. We're at 1832 kill count, so we're not at the rate yet. Constellar, hey, thank you for the follow on the Twitch, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind to make some more longer form content for that ASMR vibe. Yeah, I hope you guys get some nice RNG today. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your days. I'm off to work. Love you guys. Peace.